Welcome to my 24-foot by 36-foot orchid shade house, otherwise known as the Looking Glass. My husband made that sign for me. I grow mostly species in here. I have a bunch of hybrids that live out on my trees. So here, immediately inside the door, is my bulbophyllum collection. It's one of my favorite plants to collect. I have a couple hundred of them. They like it shady, and it's quite shady on this side of the house. These are a couple of pleurothalids I'm actually growing in semi-hydroponics. So far they seem to like it. More bulbos. And right here I have 2 layers of hanging rebar, and these are all species Phalaenopsis plants. That's Piggy you hear crying. More Phalaenopsis. And here is my work area. That's my fertilizing tank. All of these plants you see on the bench and hanging on this rebar immediately surrounding the bench are all plants that need my attention. I need to repot them or remount them or do something with them. And here, this 24 by 12-foot section is all my species Cattleyas, which are currently my favorite obsession. That green shed you see there is my potting storage shed. I have pots and all of my medium and everything in there. Here's the bench that I just made. You can see it's already full. I've potted all of these recent divisions and seedlings until they get established in my conditions, where I will mount them like I prefer to do. And even though you see pots, most of these pots don't have any medium in them, or if they do, it's just a handful of tree fern to keep the roots cooler. A couple labiatas that are almost done blooming. I have 23 Cattleya lueddemanniana varieties alone. They're my favorite. Then I have this other little hanging bench for some other little seedlings that I just unflasked, some other little guys. And then over on this side is my dendrobium collection. I love species dendrobiums also. Those aren't dendrobiums, those are Rhynchostylus. I just this weekend made this hanging vertical rack for some of my smaller dens. Pretty happy with the way it turned out. I'm being pestered by this little cat. I like growing my dendrobiums, the ones that will grow pendantly, in such a manner as they will display that way, because I think it looks really neat. Don't mind the crummy floor. I'm going to replace it here in the next month or so. These are the only vandas that are allowed in the house. The ones that get big and the hybrids go out of my trees. These are all species. And last but not least is this teak pole that I have covered in bulbophyllums. They seem to like it. Well, that's it. Thanks for stopping by.